Coming down the tunnel earlier, the Hornets getting mentally prepared. And I know the home fans are prepared as well. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. With two All-Stars, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Hey, Allie.
One of the most explosive scorers in the league is Zach LaVine, and I think explosive is an understatement. He is a high flyer, and he said of his athletic ability, quote, "I use it to create for others, run the floor, get to the rim. I can space the floor as well, so I try to be the best of both worlds." BA?
All right, good stuff there, Allie. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Hornets, things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable. And of course the Bulls, a game back.
Checking out Chicago, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and I'm sure they're disappointed in that. I mean, they were hoping to take that next step.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Porter and Markkanen make up the two forward spots. White and LaVine pair up in the backcourt, and it's Carter in at the center. And for Charlotte, Washington is the 4 and Zeller at center. Terry Rozier is out there with Malik Monk, and it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. LaVine finds Markkanen.
I got yours.
And we talk about rookies getting early playing time these days. See, Webb, were you counted on much in your first season?
Yes, in my rookie year in Golden State, I played over 30 minutes a game. I mean, it was a baptism by fire, but I think it helped me grow my game.
And it's Washington missing. Outside LaVine. And the basket is good.
But credit to LaVine. Not an easy hoop right there, but total focus on his shot helped out.
And Rozier, here we go. Blocked! And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Yeah, just a little intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
The Bulls on offense. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul of the game. White, the pass to Markkanen. Carter inside. Defended by Zeller. Left side LaVine. Releases. No good there. And the Hornets going the other way now. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
So we're going to say they're going to be familiar with each other, huh? But even so, these teams will learn about each other tonight. Much changes from year to year.
And that one drops.
He's crafty with the floater. White has various finishes he can unleash on opponents.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Washington's shot is good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Lauri Markkanen, one of my favorite players in the league, slowly developing into a strong power forward. Now look, he added 20 pounds of muscle last year, but even when he was skinnier, he still would dunk on you inside the paint and step from beyond the arc and shoot a deep 3 on you. Now, wants to bulk up to be able to do everything at the 4 spot, but in my opinion, he's going to be a 3 or 4, and truthfully, sometimes even a 5.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Great look, high percentage shot. That's the efficiency you're looking to establish.
Here's Porter, takes it into the teeth of the D, and converts the layup. Chris, with Markkanen, he's still so young.
Markkanen has dealt with some injuries in his career, but to me, that just shows his resiliency and his toughness. When he's healthy, we've all seen special. He has a green light. Every skill you want on offense, this kid has.
Now here's White. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. The 3 is up. But he stays with it. Back to Porter. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
The bench did exactly what they needed to do. Without their production, who knows if they win that game?
New lineup here for Charlotte. So is Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Young, he's checked in for Markkanen. Valentine comes in for Porter Jr. Satoransky, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Dunn in for White. Here's Valentine. Dunn outside. And it's good. 2 points.
Exceptional handles from Dunn. This guy doesn't lack confidence when it comes to dribbling the rock.
Pass to Batum. Now Graham. This one for three. And the Hornets, another three.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at three.
Now here's Dunn. Graham covering. Back to Dunn. A minute 4 left in the first quarter of the game.
Point guard with major hops. Give Dunn room to fly. He will not disappoint.
Out left to the wing. Hey, expanding his range. Batum's shot is off. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Satoransky. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here's Young. Back to Dunn. To the wing on the left. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Dunn's got 7 points in the game.
Well, at 6'7", Satoransky is a huge combo guard with the ability to quickly identify wide-open teammates.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's a tie game in Charlotte. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And recently we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team. He pointed out what he sees as an advantage.
You know, we should have energy and we should be outplaying the other team. Like I said, just competitive-wise, we don't have all the miles the other teams have. We should have energy, you know, young, hungry dudes that are ready to compete and show what they have in this league. And we shouldn't be tired out there. We should be the most conditioned team, and we should be running people up and down.
Yeah, trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
And I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
But just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
It's Bridges and Washington teaming up at forward. Malik Monk is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Zeller in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Though Graham may lack some height, he has a plus wingspan, and he is strong, Graham.
And he's a really good athlete, too, B.A. The physical tools are all there. But where he really separates himself is that basketball IQ. He reads the floor exceptionally well and knows how to execute.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. The Bulls making their last shot. Second chance shot. Porter bearing his second of 3 attempts.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Over to the left wing. Here's Washington. Off target from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
White on the wing. Nails it from 3.
But this is how White is built. I mean, we'll probably always see him take around half his shots from three-point land.
Bridges outside. To halt the run. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pass to Young. Now here's Levine. Charlotte's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Washington with the ball. Guarded by Young. And the Hornets, another three.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Out to the right wing. Back to White. Launches it. No good that time. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Here's Washington. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
White, the pass to Markkanen. Outside Porter. Outside Levine. Outside White. And again, no good by Chicago. The Hornets have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Graham for three. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Porter. They need this. Zeller with the rebound. Zeller's got 5 rebounds tonight. Graham with it. And it's Young picking him up. And Devontae Graham is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Young. Valentine comes in for Porter Jr. Satoransky, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Dunn in for White. Well, Grant, the game's tempo seems to increase each year. You think there's a point at which it'll snap back to the other direction?
You know, B.A., that's a great point. I mean, I think back to the 90s when I played, and the game was at a snail's pace. It was a grinded-out defensive battle. And slowly over the years, the tempo has picked up. As you said, each and every year it's increased. But I do think at some point the pendulum will swing back, and we'll get back to a little bit more a little bit less pace in terms of how the game is played. I don't think we're there yet, but we're getting close. The game constantly evolves in some form or fashion, and I believe that we'll kind of get back to maybe a little bit more of a slower pace at some point in the future.
Yeah, the kind of game we see in the playoffs.
Exactly.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, recent history for the Bulls has been littered with feuds and infighting. Front office and the coaches not aligned, stars sniping in the media, even fistfights. It's clear the challenge for the new leadership is not just to get more wins, but also to create more solidarity moving forward.
Allie, thank you. And Thomas Satoransky picks up the foul. That's his first foul. There's 49 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pure from three-point range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch. That's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feat.
Pass to McDaniels. Smith left side. Here's McDaniels. Three-pointer. And again. Charlotte with the triple.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Dunn attacking, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Using all that momentum to his advantage. Dunn is relentless when he's knifing towards the bucket.
McDaniels from long range. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Seven seconds left in the first half of this one. Markkanen with it over Hernan Gomez. And that's not gonna go. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Bulls. They lead by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not find an empty seat here tonight. Welcome to our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal. You looking for an empty seat?
Yeah,
you're sitting
it's
in.
only 3 of us.
And the seats are all full.
Okay. Oh, you meant in the arena.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They were never able to get the lead above 4. They were a determined team in the second quarter, and you saw it come across on the scoreboard. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
Well, you've got to love the work the reserves have done so far for them. The bench comes in, and they've been big, giving the starters a much-needed break. They've come in, and they've contributed.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
The three-point shot has really, really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams rely on the three. Jumping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens. Running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We've seen P.J. Washington really having a great game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And so in the game for the Bulls, Levine and Porter on the wings. It's Markkanen and Carter Jr. at the 4 and the 5. And it's White in at the 1. Now here's Porter. To the middle. Here's Carter. Zeller with the rebound.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
An incredible rebounder who's proficient in a number of areas. Carter Jr. has not been quiet about preferring to play power forward over center.
It really can be a tough transition for a young player when you've only been playing one position your entire life, and then they ask you to do something different. However, it's getting harder now to have 2 true bigs on the floor at the same time. If Carter Jr. wants to maximize his minutes, he has to remain flexible.
Now here's White. He's got 5. Right side Porter, outside for Levine. Charlotte trailing. Pass to Monk for the lead. Fires in the triple. Monk's got 6.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
On the wing, Porter. Now Carter, defended by Zeller. Carter inside. Zeller's there. Carter, good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
It's Bridges on the wing. Off target from three-point range. The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's White. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good.
That's a mark to the White's game. I mean, he just exudes some of that it factor.
And Grant, since the conclusion of your playing career, you've spent the better part of a decade covering the game on television. So what's been your favorite part of that aspect of your career?
You know, B.A., it's been incredible. I mean, I've enjoyed every aspect of covering games. And I think for me, it's being so close to the action, getting a chance to almost get lost in the game, feeling like you're in the game as we get a chance to watch these amazing athletes go up and down the court. It's the closest thing to actually playing, being right here next to you, calling the games.
And great makeup, too, Grant.
Always.
Drains the triple.
Solid at realizing when to take these shots. Levine's eyes light up. His passes are coming his way.
Graham for three. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Playing the revenge card right there. Trying to get those 3 points right back. Didn't work.
Levine passes to Carter. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. And the Bulls making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
You take a look at Markkanen. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Hits the trifecta. Graham's got his second bucket on the night.
This is the kind of teammate Batum is. You like seeing him share it like this.
Carter, high post. Got a piece of it. Up top, Smith. He's guarded by Porter. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Levine. Outside for Porter. And he drives in. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Some changes for Chicago. Valentine comes in for Carter. And it's Satoransky in for Levine.
One of the premier scorers in this league. Levine upped his average last year once again. Now, the roster, of course, didn't have a lot of great shot makers, but you really have to credit Levine for having the fortitude to carry the offense night in and night out.
Sinks it from distance.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Porter. Going inside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Pass to Biyombo. This for the tie. And he lays it in. And that ties it up.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Porter with it. And the layup is good off the glass. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Here's Smith. And it's Charlotte with another.
Now look at this. This is one of Smith's specialties. He has a quick release fire off the pass.
Pass to Valentine. Takes the three. He buries it from 3. Valentine's got 5 now. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. To the right side. Graham for 3. Back to Smith. Takes a 3. He's off from 3. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Bulls out in front, up 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Washington is the 4 and Zeller at center. Terry Rozier is out there with Malik Monk, and it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
No easy way to stop White on the drive. He's got speed and agility on his side.
Hits a 3-pointer.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work. He's done almost no damage from 3-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
Here's Bridges. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Yeah, just trying to keep the momentum now, and that's easier said than done.
Now here's Levine. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Here's Washington. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago leading. To the inside. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. It's Bridges on the wing from the arc. Offensive rebound. It's Bridges on the wing from downtown. That shot off the mark. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. White finds Carter. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Carter. And now a 5-point Chicago lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
It's Bridges on the wing. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bridges has got 6 in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
On the wing, Levine knocks down the triple. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Staying under control in key moments. I mean, the way Levine handles these important possessions are so impressive.
Rozier tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Chicago has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. White can't hit.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Here's Washington. Connects from downtown.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
Now here's Carter. Markkanen outside. Here's Levine. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Rozier outside. And the Hornets, another 3.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.
Yeah, really the standout element of his game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Chicago. A minute 53 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Levine.
Authority and a finish.
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
Rozier can't get it to go. Chicago has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. White with it. Now guarded by Rozier. That one's good for 2. Now it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Pass to Zeller. Here's Washington. Tries again. Out to the right wing. The three. The rebound by Carter.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
White, the pass to Carter. Outside Levine. Shot clock at 5. White, the three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
And I think the crowd is admiring the long-range duel.
Outside Levine. And it's in there. And the Bulls lead by 7.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession. .30 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Rozier. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
It's stolen by Washington.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough. He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Pass to White. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 4. 9 seconds left in the fourth. And now we've got an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
One day, Kobe White might just be in that rare era of guys we call unstoppable. I mean, you can tell he wants to learn and is always finding a way to improve his game.
Here's Monk. Zeller. Cash.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.